Boy, hate to see it.
Sprung right from the jump with Christian McCaffrey on that toss. And he is heading over to the sideline again. Bilateral Achilles tendonitis.
Christian McCaffrey is not going down like that.
Y'all know what we talking about. Some guys just can't get right. You're looking at one of them. We just saw another one. Christian McCaffrey staying hurt.
Christian McCaffrey, knee, didn't return. Fred had cramps, he did return. Go ahead.
Any indication of the nature of the injury?
Yeah, they're saying they think it's PCL.
PCL?
Yep.
Did he return to that potentially in this season?
I think potentially. I'm not exactly sure yet. I think PCL is usually a couple weeks, but I'm not exactly sure yet.
Did he get hurt on the 18-yard run before that? Is that the indication?
I believe so. Yeah, that's when he came out. So then he went back in for one play and couldn't go.
Damn. Yeah, buddy. Let's talk about this. The injuries. Christian McCaffrey, just the latest poster child for can't get right. And I don't mean that as a diss or dismissive, because that would be self-hate, because I was another player that just couldn't get right. And what's behind all of that? The mental toll it takes, and more importantly, some of the stigmas that are around that hopefully I can eradicate in terms of the myths of why you can't get right. Because we all know C-Mac balls, and we all know that C-Mac works. That has never been questioned and never should be questioned. But what's in question is when you're going to get right, when we're going to see you fully and see this team get over the hump with you being the reason. Doesn't look like it's going to be this year right now, right? So I'm going to take y'all through the grind of what he's really going through and dealing with. Because there's a doubt, the flock of birds, the doubt birds as they call them, as they try to hover over you and let you know it's time for you to look at yourself differently. Toughest part about an injury, obviously, is not the physical part. Through rehab, through surgery, through prehab, there is a way for you to get back to being the same player, if not even a better player physically. The toughest part is the mental toll it takes on you, the grind of climbing that hill one more time to know not only is gravity trying to pull you back down, but other adversities and obstacles that knock you right back down the hill you just climbed. Think about that, y'all. Like you climb to become Christian McCaffrey, to become household, to become one of the dudes. That's a grind. That's a climb. That's a mountain. Then you get up there and you end up robbing yourself, right? Body out of alignment, not in symmetry. Too much stress on one part of the body or the other, and you don't even notice it. You just going 6th gear. Wow. Knock you down that hill. Okay, I'm coming back. What he had this year? Bilateral Achilles tendonitis? And you go out there, and what does that do? Compromise your gait, compromise your stride, compromise how you get down. Next thing you know, you got a PCL. Where'd that PCL come from? Knee out of alignment. Where's that come from? The bilateral tendonitis, probably touching the ground like this. Tit, tit. Who knows which one was more compromised, etc. All these micro elements to the equation that throws you off your game. But then you come back, like he was in the Buffalo snow in the cold, saying, hey, these Achilles on fire, but hey, I'm all right. And now he's not. He has a goal right now to get back physically. He may get back physically because, as Shanahan said, a couple weeks for that injury, maybe. Problem ain't the injury. It's for him to come back. To get that glow again is to be mindless. To get that glow again is to be reckless. Mindless and reckless. To get the glow again, you got to be able to go in 6th gear without worry. And that's why you see guys when they get hurt, and then you're like, damn, he ain't never been the same. It ain't his body. It ain't his body. So I wonder what's going to happen with C-Mac because, if I look back on injuries, I remember the first time I got hurt, I was like 8 or 9 years old. I strained my hamstring and I had a sore knee. Connected? I think so. And I remember it was a grandfather of one of the players on my team. Michael Smith was on my team, lefty, right? And Big Lefty had a grandfather who had this gadget. He had the first Theragun ever. I ain't lying. He had this gadget that was vibrating, but it had a suction cup at the end, so it would hit my hamstring and just do that. And he used to come over. I don't know what, look, we were undefeated for 4 straight years, so I don't know what game and why, but he was like, you getting back. And so he was doing that on my hamstring. I remember just laying on my face first, face down, and just him, he's like, all right, flex it. All right, straighten it out. And he was just going like this with that gun. Oh, man, I'm 8 years old. Like, what the hell am I doing? It would feel better, though. Then I go out there. But then it was like, you're young. You don't even have an injury history. So I didn't have an injury concern, but I just knew I wasn't the same. Then one day, I was. And guess what? I had no scar tissue mentally. So once I was healed from it, I was good. Then you get another injury. And that injury reminds you of the other injury because you're like, I wonder if this one hurts more. Wonder if this one's going to be harder to recover from, et cetera, et cetera. But let's fast forward past all those injuries because I was able to overcome them and still get to the league. But then they start happening in the league. And just say, we know it's a game of inches, and it's also a game of claps. Like, that's the difference between a sack and a pressure. That's the difference between a sack and a hurry. That's the difference between a sack and your butt getting blocked. And so I had a back surgery when they, in my contract year, released Bruce Smith, and I couldn't walk or anything in training camp of the same year of a contract year with a back surgery. So I couldn't close that gap. Now I remember saying, dog, my desperate plea was, this is my contract year. You don't get another one. Nah, you get a different one, but you don't get another one of these. This one is gone. I was like, I gotta go. I don't work too hard for it all to come down to this. It's like your final exam, and all of a sudden you wake up sick. You going to class? Hell yeah, I'm going to class. Throwing up on the paper. I think it's C. Man. And I had to respond to that. Then the next year I broke my foot. I was like, dog, I just got paid. Ain't no way they're going to call me a bust that fast. No, I'm playing. That was a stupid decision, but I digress. I balled. Then I had an abdominal wall tear. And let me tell y'all about, I hope Christian McCaffrey's not here right now. The moment in the injury that you realize, oh, this is different. Dare I say, I'm not going to be the same. Christian McCaffrey's not there with a PCL, I don't think. But mentally, he could be. Mentally, he can stop trusting himself the same. But he just don't strike me like that. That PCL, he going to be all right from. And I think mentally he'll respond. But to take y'all through, excuse me. Damn, hey, that ain't me, y'all. That's some gremlin inside me. But let me tell you this. When you realize, oh, I ain't come back from that one like I thought. Ain't nothing worse than being a prisoner of your own greatness, whatever you think that is. A prisoner of your own expectations, whatever you think that is. A prisoner of your own work, and you can't go out there and execute on it. All that hurts. You trying everything you can, and everything you doing is just a try. Ain't good enough. Because you like, dog, I would give up all of this, her number, that car, that homie, just so I could be me. You ain't even asking to be greater than you. You just say, let me be me. Because guess what? Everyone who's not hurt is trying to improve, and either you're getting better or worse. Well, let me answer this. When you're going through rehab, prehab, and all that stuff, and somebody just grinding and they ain't hurt, the gap, they doing this, and you just trying to get back to here. They go here, you trying to stay here. They go here, you trying to get a little better. And you multiply those every time Christian McCaffrey takes time away from the game. Every time somebody gets hurt like that, they got to hard reset themselves. Meanwhile, other people are just accelerating, getting better. That's why guys who get hurt and can't stay right and can't get right usually flame out. It's because the gap keeps getting wider, wider, and wider of what you were and what you should be right now. And the pack of those who are healthy continues to accelerate towards their greatness. Oh, it's so painful. All right, y'all. What y'all think about Christian McCaffrey? Beat up in the comments. I know y'all feel bad for him, but y'all think he's going to come back? He's going to be all good? This year's a wrap. Break it up. Beat it up. Let me know what y'all think. And make sure you log on to projecttransition.org. Like Lindsey Cornwell, make a one-time I'm wishful thinking. $200 donation. I'm very thankful for that donation, Lindsey. Appreciate you and all that you do for Project Transition. Much love to you. And without further ado, y'all know what we got to do. It's time to freestyle. But first, make sure you log on to projecttransition.org and become a gym member. Gym members get this book, Never Shut Up. I will send you this book and hook you guys up. This is like my diary, y'all. This is as close as y'all gonna get to my diary. Y'all ain't gonna ever read that. No. All right, without further ado, it's time to freestyle. Let's get it in. Let's talk about Christian McCaffrey, huh? Oh man, Christian McCaffrey. I remember I got hurt too. They used to laugh at me, huh? They were like, dog, you ain't gonna be the same. I was like, boy, you better look at the jersey. Look at the back, look at my name. It's Wiley. Don't try me. But then I got lost, couldn't find me. Man, it hurts so bad when you get hurt. You be all sad and mad, But every time Christian shines, the pain comes through. He can't do the things he used to do. The crowd screaming his name, but when he hit the turf, it ain't the same. Yep, ice on his knees, the struggle's real. He a baller in his heart, but his body won't heal. He keep pushing through, but boy, he knew, like it might be his last. The flame fades so damn fast. He can ball like before, he hopes, but just touchdowns galore, nope. Oh, all the fans hold tight to see CMC battle tonight. But then he gets hurt, oh my, dang, all right. What happened to that boy? Woo. Man, he got hurt again. No more joy, no more claps, no more raps, no more snaps. That's what happened. The well dries up. And all you do is try, but you can't do it like you used to. So then you go boo-hoo. And then you like, people like, who's you? I was like, fool, I thought you knew. They said, what happened to your game? It didn't grow. And then you be like, well, so? They be like, no, don't want to hear it. And then that dims your spirit. And then they look at your name on the wire, and then they clear it. Have a good rap. Heartfelt. Get ready. Heal up, CMC. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.